To cast on for your sock, you're going to need to cast on using a long-tailed cast on the number of stitches specified in the table at the back of the sock book. You'll need your first DPN, and you'll need to grab a long tail, hence the name, from your ball of yarn. Now the first stitch is going to be made up by your DPN going underneath the yarn. The tail end is going to come towards you, and the end that's attached to the ball of yarn goes away from you. So that is your first stitch. To make all your other stitches, you need to put your finger and thumb in between the two ends of yarn either side of the DPN, and you need to hold your fingers like so, so that the end of the DPN can go through the loop between your thumb and then go round to the loop that's on your finger, and then you just pull tight. So that's 2 stitches. I'll show you that again. You bring your thumb and your finger this way, so you've got a loop there on your thumb. You stick the DPN through and then round to the back of the yarn on your finger and pull that loop through, then let go the loop on your thumb and pull it through. So for the size that I'm going to show you, I'm going to have 14 stitches on each needle. So you've got 1, 2, 3. There's the 4th and the 5th. And I'll do a few more a bit quicker now, otherwise you'll get bored of me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I'm just going to move those stitches down your needle. If you find that you're knitting too tight, you can always cast on to DPNs which are a size or a couple of sizes bigger than the DPNs you're going to knit with, and that will make the loops bigger, which makes it a little bit looser on the cuff of your foot. Right, so that's the first 14 stitches. You then pick up your next DPN, and very carefully, you're still using the long-tailed method, so you've got your loop there. You need to stick your needle through there and cast on another 14 stitches on here. For this size, it's another 14 stitches, or whatever one you're doing for your size. So 1. Hold on, I'll take that out again because I've not got that quite right. Put the needle on top of the yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'll just move those up a bit, 13, 14, and you go for your third needle, and it's exactly the same again. Pull some more yarn loose. So needle on top of the 2 bits there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You get good at counting doing this. And your 4th needle, this is the last one you're going to cast on with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So those are all your stitches cast on. I'll just lay the needles down so that you can see how you're going to be starting to knit in the round. So your tail, which is now a lot shorter than it was, can come over behind, well, towards you, out of the way, over to the right. And then just lay the stitches down. So you can see you've got a little square. If I get the string out of the way. There you are. So that's the end you're going to be knitting with. And then there are your 4 cast on edges. And that's casting on using long tail cast on.